calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vijam Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Hey yo, this is Rosa Rose in them soldier clothes. With LadyLee from Bess FM, DJ AA, the Trailblazer. Lady, Lady Lee, Lee. Yes, Bess FM, the Trailblazer. Yo.
Whoa! I fire bound. Yeah, man. Ain't no Tisha. Over the director. Best FM. Best FM. Best FM. Walking it down. Hey, let me tell you this again. I could have been one of the most notorious. I got paid by the king, and his grace is so glorious. I could have been one of the most devastating. I got paid by the king, and his love is everlasting. Whoa, burn away the wicked lifestyle, and the wicked image, and the wicked man and profile. I'm so happy to be Rastafari style, and may overcome the wicked with just a smile. Then me start to live my life and do things worthwhile, in a love and harmony. I try not to be wild, now both the ones the last they will provide. Hey, my conscience is clear, me not nothing I Rastafari. Could have been one of the most
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
And the grace is so glorious.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Trailblaze. It's all about blazing until 5 p.m. right here at the best of the best 100 FM. Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on everybody's side? 14 parishes. I can tell you what's going on in Kingston here. The road is blank. Kind of damper mood when it comes on to the regular hustle and bustle in terms of people going about their business publicly, using public transportation. I mean, I'm getting a really bad feeling about all of this. I don't know if it's me alone. My listeners, good afternoon. How you doing? And welcome again. Yes, my phone lines are open. I know you're kind of worried where I am. I'm here. I'm here. 876-279-8473, 876-619-1508, 876-279-8473. Lots to talk about and lots to play today. SOEs are back. State of emergencies, the Band-Aid treatment. Yes. Let's talk about that in a few. But for now, let's hear. Our Prime Minister seems to be panicking. Why? Honorable Brogard.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Best FM. Best FM. Best FM. Best FM. Father, we seek your blessing. Every day our children cry. Although some of us are missing, miss no life up and I can die. Father, we seek your blessing. Every day our children cry. Although some of us are missing, miss no life up and I can die. It's not pretty out there, yeah. Sticky out there, yeah. Slippery out there, yeah. Some full of slippery out there, whoa. Well, it must be out there. You're ragged and dirty out there. And some agents smutty out there. You're Rastafari. Protect me out there. Never left me out there. No. Father, we seek your blessing. Every day our children cry. Corruption cracking up, and them no time to pretend.
Best FM, Best FM.
No time to pretend.
Locking it down.
Corruption cracking up, and them corruption cracking up, and them no time to pretend. No time to pretend. Rasta got greater love for my people, and some little love for my people. Yo, container a love for my people. Don't study no evil. Rasta got genuine love for my people, and some brotherly love for my people. Yo, some sisterly love for my people. Don't study no evil. Corruption cracking up, corruption cracking up.
Best FM, rock. Keep the line.
True love lie within. Love get caught in a sin. Don't know where they going. In a them evil. Mankind is dangerous. Don't know who to trust. No for them evil us. In a them evil. Corruption cracking up, and them. Corruption cracking up, and them. No time to pretend. No time to pretend. Corruption cracking up, and them. Corruption cracking up, and them. No time to pretend. No time to pretend. Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry, sister hungry. Do something for the poor. Open up the door. Tell them mama hungry, papa hungry,
Best FM,
brother
Best
hungry,
FM, Best
sister hungry. Do something for the poor. Open up the door. The one your name, 1 million miles away. Babylon of my people astray. Work them night and day, and don't give them no prize. So my people rise and give wicked man a surprise, and burn them in front of them eyes. Cause they treat poor people like flies. Tell them I'm hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry, sister hungry. Do something
You play
for
my
the poor.
favorite song.
Open up the door. Tell them I'm hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry, sister hungry. Do something for the poor. Open up the door. Tell them say minimum wage we not work half of that. Poor people want more food in a them pot in a the ghetto. Do me see another you drop. I want take some soldier hang cap. Do me hear boom braka me go half sour that. Me a pan dish out and me find.
What's hot in the news today? The opposition calls for an overhaul of public transport sector. Of the public transport sector. Yeah, man, it's full time, you know? Yeah. The call follows Monday's widespread withdrawal of services by taxi and bus operators. You know, and today it's the same thing. So this is showing us that these public transporters mean business. They want to meet, they want to discuss some leeway, you know, in terms of, you know, the ticketing. Also, the tax office needs to be revamped, because you cannot have a flawed system like that where people are paying thousands of dollars of tickets, and you know it keeps showing up that it's not paid. Right? So I'm with the opposition on this, the overhaul of the public transport sector. Again, SOEs have been, you know, rolled out as the crime plan for 2022. That must be the crime plan, because it seems to be the only crime plan. Parishes being affected. I'm wondering if the Prime Minister actually thought about what he was doing with this state of emergency. I don't think so, because between yesterday and today, with what's happening, I think the SOE is a form of trying to act on people's rights not to protest. He sees the protests coming, so he's panicking. You know, the army is being used up for what it's not supposed to be. And we have less resources, less funding going on when it comes on to these. And these young policemen and women who just graduated, you know, are being just utilized in these, you know, these manner. How about we think about, how we treat the Jamaican people in terms of, cushioning their way of living somewhat. I think a state of emergency is needed for the Jamaican people when it comes on to their living conditions, their pay raise. That needs to be up. The $9,000 isn't sitting well with me at all. Poverty needs a state of emergency. This is only a band-aid effect. Where's Corey? Corey, I'm calling you from yesterday, so can you check in with me?
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Best FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sizzla sir. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM. Bless.
Got to be responsible for what you do now. Don't buy the hands that feed you. Don't you turn away from those who truly love and really need you. Where are you running to now? Got to be responsible for what you do. Don't buy the hands that feed you. Don't you turn away from those who truly need you.
Best FM, Best FM.
The people put a lot of faith in you. We want to hear you sing. We've been waiting on you, love coming straight to you. Love and unity is all it's all, yeah. Why won't you open your eyes and look? We got what we want. Sing on me tongue. Don't be greedy. A bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. Where are you running to now? Got to be responsible for what you do now. Don't buy the hands that feed you. Don't you turn away from those who truly love and really need you. Where are you running to now? Got to be responsible for what you do. Don't buy the hands that feed you. Don't you turn away from those who truly need you.
Best FM, Best FM, Best FM.
Because that's just how you act. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right. I love my heart, too ungrateful. All along you take us for granted, too unfightful. Disrespect the power that was handed you hateful. Hatred bring a bandage, make good with love. Don't you know that's the strongest? My children, why you lock the door on them? Now you get so ignorant, you wanna turn the clock on them. Help them in life, and you turn your back on them. Hey, watch over us. Emperor Selassie, hide them your road.
Best FM, Best FM, Best FM.
Best FM, rock it. Yeah, man, keep it live.
I know it is a must for us to make it home. To them, you're gnashing up teeth on it. These are those who constantly they have been placing the rocks on the traps, leaving them snares laying. And then wish we all of them hate to be falling. Yet in them face the witness die uprising. Feeling high, we making it onto my way. No apology, I am on them every
You don't know play good music, Sizzla sir. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM. Bless.
Hey, guide over us. All Emmanuel, I is a road, and state. I know it is a must for us to make it home. Even through them, you're gnashing up teeth. Young guide over us. Emperor Selassie, Isis and knees could never get weak. I know it is a must for us to make it home. Even through them, you're gnashing up teeth. Them for know from the mountain and the valleys. Just tell me so I run both river banks. Within life, you got the families. Yeah, yeah. There is the Rasta youth voice giving thanks. Hey, Jaja, give my man working for you makes no sense. You could never put a dime in my pocket. King Selassie on the front line, so watch this. Ride over us, Emperor Selassie.
We have a caller, first caller on the show today. Good afternoon.
Yeah, man, good afternoon.
Man, Corey, man, you from me ball you out yesterday. Where you there from yesterday? You go just take a nap.
I'm going to try to call yesterday, you never get you.
Okay, come here, so hold on. Big things are going on in town here. Corey, now come tell me what's up on the streets.
Man, I'm participating in a protest action.
Then that's why, because I want you to, I want to know if you participated or if you're in agreement with it or what do you think about this whole thing though?
I believe I bring forward a new law that the amnesty is necessary. It's not that the man must say, clear with ticket them when I pay them. People are willing to pay. Because at the same time, the system is full of flaws.
Yes.
And again, the police are basically attacking taximen because when you stop them for one offense, you're giving them 7 tickets.
I heard that this morning and I was appalled. Somebody was saying that they got 5 tickets one time.
My car was taken away in September by a police officer. And the police officer said, "Me say 9 tickets may I give you."
Just so?
Yeah, and they ended up giving me 4. And say, you make up some money a quote when you go for your car.
Wow. And you sure you're him then and no riff or something, man?
I don't know. My first when we meet him, it was a popular police one, but I was meeting him for the first time. But at the end of the day, these same police officers are paid $4,000 by the record company for each car that goes on the record.
Wait, a big business?
So there's an incentive for them to take away the vehicles. There's an incentive for the government when tickets are, but there is none for the taxi driver.
But what I'm saying though, Corey, the Minister Shaw is saying that, he's going to meet with the association or members of the association, taxi association, to see if they can come up with a payment plan. But don't just come out yesterday and say government now bow. You see what's happening? 50% production gone down in a one day because people are not at work. So you can't just say, it's not a matter of bowing.
The cabinet of Jamaica gave a response almost calling taximen criminals.
Yes,
in a very harsh tone.
Me believe in a balance, I always talk about balance, and people them have to be careful what they say. They have to be careful what they say.
I believe so too. Because at the end of the day, this is the same government that is going to come back to taxi officers for votes.
But I had another. The first question I wanted to ask you. All right, so we said the amnesty now is we good with the amnesty or good with the payment plan, right? And then we have the people. Most of them pay them ticket and it's still on the system. That means that the tax office something is wrong with their system, so they need to clean up that as well. So what you think about the state of emergencies now? 6 parishes, Corey.
I mean, it's a lot to talk about it because at the end of the day, you recognize that the year is coming to a close.
Yes.
Normally, whenever state of emergency in a particular area, the numbers of deaths are reduced. So statistically, I don't know if the government is looking at it from a statistical point of view.
Yeah.
To say that if they put forward this, then they can say, boy, them save how much life. Also, the election is coming up. We don't know if this is the government trying to say that, boy, we are doing something about crime. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't believe that it is to really fight crime anyway.
No, because
it has been put forward there, and from the inception of the state of emergency, what we saw taking place was a migration of gunmen.
Yes.
So when the state of emergency was put in a particular era, gunmen migrated
to other parishes. Yes.
And in a short period of time, we find that the criminality has spread significantly in the country due to the state of emergency single-handedly.
Yes. And it also, impedes because I think the policemen and women abuse the people's rights as well. I remember in Montego Bay, loads of young men, hotel workers were locked up for months.
I mean, the persons in control of the economy, the government, they don't really have a problem with that.
Because when the hotel makes money and people and we put tourists come and eat and drink and be married, it's okay. Human rights can be impeded on. It's a whole heap of things when it comes on to the state of emergency. Now, I don't even know if people...
These people, relatives and children are not going to be put in a truck.
No.
So they are hurt.
All right, Corey. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Go on listening.
Yeah, man.
Now you're being it harder.
station, Best 100 FM.
Best FM, Best FM, Best FM.
Best FM, rocking. Yeah, man, keep it live, keep it live.
Just carry me through everything. I have no fear for anything. Jah gave me all the strength I need to make it through this world I was born in. Rastafari is my peace of mind. Jah, thank you for your love and kindness, for every drop of air I breathe, and for waking me up this morning. And when I'm trotting in the streets today, please, Jah, Jah, never leave my side. And every day the same prayer I say, and I'm saying it to one more time. Yeah, trotting in the streets I pray. Jah, Jah, beg you please, never left I and I. Oh, never leave I and I. Rastafari be my
On
eyes,
the
I can't
best station, Best 100 FM.
We're going down to 5 p.m., but it's a seriousness across the country that has everybody just upping themselves today. You know, Rear Admiral Antoinette Gorman has said that, I quote, and I quote, "We want to assure citizens that both the JDF and the JCF are adequately trained and oriented to protect the human rights of all Jamaicans." She said this while they were announcing the state of emergencies. And then 2 hours after that, West Kingston residents started to block roads, say they were being abused by police and soldiers. Because the soldier them just running, they said them a state of emergency, so them can do what them can do and kick up who them for kick up. You know, chuck who them for chuck. And not everybody in the ghetto are criminal, you know. And I'm of the belief that most of you soldiers and police actually do know the criminals. you know, it's been known that you actually do. Yesterday, the man went up, threatening people in the taxi, said, I'm going to pull them out. And so, in a minute, you find him and arrested him. So, not that I condone what he did. He was really out of order. Yes, and you know, him deserve one night punishment. Can't just be a bully like that and so arrogant and aggressive. But this just goes to say, the moral of the story is police find who them want to find. You know, the government finds who they want to. This is Chronics.
Best FM, rocking. Yeah, man, keep it live, keep it live.
Best FM, Best FM, Best FM. Best FM, Kiko!
Best 100 FM, you play my favorite song.
I have no fear for anything. Jah gave me all the strength I need to make it through to one more time. Yeah, trotting in the streets I pray. Jah, Jah, beg you please, never left I and I. Oh, never leave I and I. Rastafari be my eyes, I can see all the possible things people could be. Jah, Jah, be my
St. Catherine residents are saying the SOE will ruin Christmas. Now, people, you really think about Christmas after we are dead? I know that's a time that you people make money and, you know, go frolicking about and everything. But, you know, I'm having anxiety attacks just because of the crime situation in Jamaica. And this is the least of your worries. This should be the least of your worries. Christmas right now. We can catch up to a Christmas tree in our house and cook and eat and invite who we want to invite. We safe for this, so. But don't tell me that state of emergency will put a dim on Christmas. What Christmas are you talking about? You see the state of the country? Huh? Are you people real? Some of you just say some things sometime. I'm wondering what you're really thinking about. Yes, we have some people who have them goods, some hustlers who sell them stuff at Christmas time and whatever. You understand? You don't like a bus and not pull up together and not drive around and not selling little things them and so and so. But in terms of safety, right now Jamaica comes first. You don't want nobody to tell me nothing about right now. I never want to play no more Christmas carol. I'm stressed out. State of emergency is going to put a dim and grim on Christmas. So Christmas come before your safety? Or your children's safety?
Hey, we don't learn.
Best FM, Best FM, Best FM.
No, we don't learn.
Bess FM, rockin', yeah man, keep it live.
But we always try to take the hard way. No, we don't learn.
Alright, times get tough again. Bread now no butter then. No, this me not handgun and long rifle a go for them. The streets now no governance.
Best FM,
It's a free
Best
for all,
FM,
can't get
Best
peace at
FM.
all. Soul a fly well like a Peter Paul. See it's all clear and evident. Cast by the decadence. CIA intelligence, no Netflix have the evidence. And man a shoot faster in a church.
Hey, we don't learn. Now we gotta go the hard way. No, we don't learn. So trouble and go day all day. No, we don't learn. But we always try to take the hard way. No, we don't learn.
Alright, times get tough again. Bread now no butter then. No, this me not handgun and long rifle a go for them. The streets now no governing. It's a free for all, can't get peace at all. Soul a fly well like a Peter Paul. See it's all clear and evident. Cast by the decadence. CIA intelligence, no Netflix have the evidence. And man a shoot pastor in a church. Man a shoot father in picnic school. Some different man a set the rules. Hey, man's a fuck. No one sing about them
Best
senior.
FM,
When man
Best
can
FM,
even manage
Best
put them
FM.
garbage in a bin. Your food box out a car window. I clog up the drain. Then when the flooding start, the government them get the blame. My brothers, it is a shame. More time we feel embarrassed to be part of this generation causing all these havoc. Man, I want that a man wouldn't even care about him offspring. Stop
I'm
singing.
missing not another word, we're not go no further. What that they are born in a earth, yeah. The youths them have no parents, so you find that they have lost their way. I'm missing not another word, we're not go no further. Your baby mother, you go murder. Revelation tell we so, I guess this is the end of day.
Hey, my virgin protege, there's so much more to say. All the place I run, I know we have to open breakers. When them come with them and just last, the youths I said they won't obey. The pedophile them start to go to smart the youths and play. I'm not on the basic school, them in a shooting range. So if I think that I not go see another day, then all I will not turn a blind eye, them I turn the other way. What's the agenda? It's coming like them no members said. We will only give up on the 40th of November. We got a struggle like that.
Me now watch no face, make no more party. Enough drugs, money they a cherry garden.
Best
No
FM,
individual
Best FM,
society
Best FM.
applauding. You can ask anybody where them get them starting. But no politician take a donation. So no criminal will never see a station. Never see a cell, not even a courthouse. But every Sunday we see them take a boat out. North Coast Resort and car dealership. The construction company, them just don't legit. Usually wash the money, turn it round and hide it. When the kickback them come in, the government delighted. So police cancel operation. Cause no real bad man a go station. Now if you check the situation, a blood money running nation. Come take a look in a Jamaica. Injustice in the place now. If what you see no really face you, then you are the problem what we face to. Was about to buy a next 60 now. Maybe then I never have to be a prisoner. Maybe then I coulda not turned in my firearm. Police couldn't come remand, come in like me run an army. Was about to be a politician too. Maybe then I coulda make any decision. Look, maybe then I make 100 million disappear. Then me act like me no care what you bought me back in there. Because it's a reality. In a Jamaica say your status or your salary. Man, the road I carry one whole heap of felony. But them have a family, a boost up the economy. So, police cancel operation. Cause no real bad man a go station. Now if you check the situation, a blood money running nation. Come take a look in a Jamaica. Injustice in the place now. If what you see no really face you, Then you it's out of many, but of one set of people feeling it. Oh, that's real society, you agree to this. Things are revealed, the garbage, the machine spit. No smoke screen, a river, and no conceal it. Now the system failing.
And the only bad word is a curse word. You take on and ship your days the number. When you think it is, if you get a gun before you get a loan. Cause them want you turn down alone. And if your kids hungry, them not care if them drink grandma's on. You dep on your own.
Bess FM, Bess FM, Bess FM.
Every time in Jamaica, you can come up with something greater. And help the youths them be changing back. Yo, rather, tell the youths them say done. D-O-N. Are the only bad words. It's a curse word. Best ever. You stick on and ship your days the number. When you think it is, if you get a gun before you get a loan. Cause them want you turn down alone. And if your kids hungry, them not care if them drink grandma's on. You dep on your own. I wish every done in Jamaica use them power for something greater. And help the youths them be changing wiser. And make sure so them not make them same mistake. I wish every done in the place I turn lesser into greater. And no say politician hurt them say cause who not dead that be behind them cage. And take him money by take them for crime. Go take it by land and plant waste up. Now tell me about the brand new machine drop. Better you cultivate the earth at that shame that. Right now we no need that if it anti-class page shop. You know see you want to kill fit on a leader. Crime rate higher than employment we heard that. And they get all when I fail that same place where you live at.
Bess FM, Bess FM.
Them a chastise maroons in the media. True them no want you be a book reader. Cause a knowledge of the king and them no want them system relapse. So I wish every done in the place I use them power for something greater. And help the youths them be changing wiser. Make sure that them no make them same mistake. Yeah. I wish every done in the place I turn lesser into greater. I know say politician hurt them savior. Cause who not dead that be behind them cage. The couple grave and say you're brave. Make me tell you this, not give your stupid self no self-praise. Cause you no self-made, you only them slave. So when them give you contract, leave your bread up on the pavement. And notice you are built up in a stages. And you have money in a bank a safe. 40 man a walk with you, have rifle them a wave. You want to change, we say and change, you make a change. I wish every done when I can use them power with something greater. And help the youths them be changing wiser. Make sure that them no make them same mistake. Yeah. I wish every
red, gold and green, red, gold and green. We have the banner from you know your soul clean. Red, gold and green. Bess FM, Bess FM.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Red, gold and green. Every corner, every lane, every scheme. Red, gold and green.
On some positive note, right here on the island of Jamaica in entertainment, you know, Jamaica's reggae artist Coffee has scored a Grammy nomination for her debut album, Gifted. The announcement was made today by singer-songwriter John Legend during the 65th Grammy Awards nomination via live stream. Also, we had The Calling by Kabaka Pyramid, Scorcher by Sean Paul, Third Time's the Charm by Protege, and Come Fly With Me by Shaggy. So those are our nominated artists here, proudly. We, say congratulations to them. And this is, something good for the entertainment. Overseas, I see they have snubbed Nicki Minaj of a Grammy nomination after she has topped the charts again for 2022. So there you have it. They seem to have a problem with Nicki Minaj. I don't know why, because apparently if you speak your mind, you're gonna be railroaded. They try to shut you up, even if you're talented. Same thing here in Jamaica. They blacklist you from all angles if you, differ from them in whatever areas, right? But, we just all need to stand in what we believe in and just stand firm and true to the cause and ourselves, all right? We're not taking the program from nobody about, yeah. So congrats again to all the nominees from Jamaica. We have Coffee, Sean Paul, Shaggy, Kabaka Pyramid, and Protege, right?
Bess FM, rocking. Yeah, man, keep it locked.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Best FM, Best FM, Best FM, Best FM.
Best 100 FM, you play my favorite song.
Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Wave the banner from you know your soul clean. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Roots reggae music up in your bloodstream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Every corner, every lane, every scheme. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Yes, enough you know. This are the energy, the people, them been locking reggae beat. This are not trapping, all who feel like them are trapping, really sleeping. And them napping while me flying round the world. Think man a genie like Aladdin. And for water down the message just be streaming. I'm not having people in a foreign, say them not get no good music. So me go on in at the booth and then record like man a Cupid. Hit the target when we shoot it, it no hard to execute this lyrics. God, me don't tell it for watch me prove it. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Wave the banner from you know your soul clean. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Roots reggae music up in your bloodstream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
Best FM,
every
Best
corner,
FM.
every lane, every scheme. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
Best FM, walking it
Know
down.
where we meet. Hear me now. Three colors run the four corners of the earth, the 5 oceans, 7 seas, 7 wonders of the world. Jah bust the 7 seals and sound the trumpets. Have you word of 1892, the 7th month, the 23rd? Unto us a son was given, unto us a child was birthed. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, I listen, I see I the first. Some of them are weird the colors and them now do them research. Don't sing along just like we rehearsed. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Wave the banner from you know your soul clean. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Roots reggae music up in your bloodstream. People of the country, nobody find like we get far. We're blind and we just can't feel. Then we not something funky.
Best FM,
Nobody
Best
find like
FM,
we get
Best
far.
FM.
We're blind and we just can't feel. No justice, no peace. When I go put your mouth around this time, we are go speak. We all should come together and fun.
So let's talk about the SOEs again. As I said, a state of public emergency have been imposed in St. James, Westmoreland, Hanover, Clarendon, St. Catherine, and specified areas in Kingston and St. Andrew. So the state of emergency goes for all those parishes in entirety, but only specific areas in Kingston. I'm of the belief that specific areas doesn't include Upper St. Andrew. It does it not? Because no, we're not really safe still. Right? So let me go again and try to understand this. Imposed in St. James, parish number 1, Westmoreland, parish number 2, Hanover, parish number 3, Clarendon, parish number 4, St. Catherine, parish number 5, and specific areas in Kingston and St. Andrew. And when we talk about specific areas, we are talking about the ghetto. Not short of that. But while you're carrying out these things, you know, these tactics, please do not abuse the citizens. We've seen a lot of videos and we know what can be done. We know how they are too. You understand? It's the approach that how you approach them, you know, JCF and JDF officers. I think it's the approach and the built up of, you know, fear amongst them that you guys have mistreated them for years. We know they're not in totality innocent when it comes down to their behavior and their brawls. Because I've seen videos with women trying to go up in soldier face with the man heavily armed and a push-up chest like rooster. And I'm like, is she serious? But as the head of the JDF is saying that they're properly trained and oriented to know what to do with the human rights situation. I am specifically scared when it comes down to the human rights issue in the state of emergency. That is my problem. And then now you have Kingston with only specific areas. And you have 5 more parishes. So 6 parishes. What about the rest of parishes? What's going on there? How is the crime in there? So we're now gonna send the criminals now to the other parishes, out there. 14 parishes. Yes, but 6 now under SOE. Wanna try and guard up on yourself, yeah? The business place is coming up in the Christmas season. If you know your targets of robberies and so and so and so, you put in the proper initiatives to secure on a place and secure on yourself. Because trust me, I am not liking the feeling that I'm getting in Jamaica as we speak. I am not liking it. Something just don't feel right. Something not sit well with me at all. Because these criminals don't care who you are, where you're coming from. They don't care about children, number one. So even if you have your children with you, they don't care about them. They have no mercy. They just want to come and get what they want and do what they have to do to get what they want and then go. So it's up to us as citizens to secure ourselves and be aware of our surroundings. Yes? The safety of our country comes first, and it starts with us as citizens. Secure on yourself and on a place.
Hey yo, this is Rosa Rose in them soldier clothes. With LadyLee from Bess FM, DJ AA, the Trailblazer. Lady Lee. Yes, Bess FM, the Trailblazer. Yo.
Nobody going like we the far, we blind now, we just can't feel. People of the country, nobody going like we the far, we blind now, we just can't feel. People of the country, nobody going like we the far, we blind now, we just can't feel. Them in a something funky, nobody going like we the far, we blind now, we just can't feel. No justice, no peace. When I go put your mouth around this time, we are go speak.
Bess FM, Bess FM, Bess FM.
No segregation, every color, every creed. The time is now, everyone's strengthening it. New generation of a plant a new seed. Open your eyes, following the good lead. Make sure you pay attention and please take it. I remember the days we used to laugh and joke. Make them cramp way. We have to take on the strength our roots, the African story. People of the country, nobody going like we the far, we blind now, we just can't feel. That mean something funky, something funky, yeah. Got to empower and build up the coming generation. This is no time to cower. Babylon will stick up the earth and I rob the glory. Oh, how I pray the people realize before it's too late. Nothing will change till we turn the page. Hey. I wanna see the end of police brutality and let it be toward justice and equality. Yeah, yeah. People of the country, nobody going like we the far, we blind now, we just can't feel. See what them are going with.
Come with the fire, the city burning. Don't just turn it on fire and keep it burning. It's a burn like a diamond.
On the phone, I've been tagged into something that I said earlier. My listeners are something else. They're saying, LadyLee, I just heard you talking about the Grammy nominations and nominees. Seems like only the same set of people go up for Grammy nominations each year. What is happening? I don't know what is happening. Well, I might know. Because nobody wants to hear chopping, science and all them something every day. No. So if you want to see other artists out there going up for Grammys, they tell your artists to sing something more soothing. That represents our culture. Dancehall and reggae go hand in hand. Without reggae, there wouldn't be any dancehall. Without dancehall, there wouldn't be any reggae. Yes? You can't just get up every day, just a chop and guzu and gaga and boo and science, balance and Then the new phrase now, dunce, the dunce nation. But who? If I am on the Grammy committee, and I'm not gonna, hey, so and so, your song Guzo has made it where? Thank God for YouTube and streaming. And the young people must stream them or something there. Our music is so big and vast that you people don't even know. We're limiting ourselves to one type of, because this are the thing now. This are the thing now in Jamaica. So a hit we are run with. It's rough. It's rough. Nobody wants to hear, chopping every day. No one wants to hear some positive music. In your house where your kids can also listen to and vibe to. When I go on TikTok sometimes, I see people playing reggae music and them picnic them is not Jamaican and they know it word for word. And I feel so good. I feel that warmth in my, different countries appreciating our music and our culture. So I think our artists now, especially our young artists, have to be more strategic. You can sing your chopping if you want, but go to another, go to some positivity on a next song, and just kind of balance the thing. But I'm not a part of the Grammy committee, so I'm only assuming that's what they're thinking. Because, have you seen the shows that Shaggy is doing in Australia, in Europe? The man is selling out shows, 30,000 people, 50,000 people. And he's the headliner. And as much as we like to say, Sean Paul can't perform, people still are paying their many monies to go and see Sean Paul. People still are going to call for coffee. All coffee has to come out and sing on the stage is toast. Just say toast. And everybody go crazy. So I guess it has to do with the type of songs that we're now, involved in or, hyping up. So I don't have anything against the new artists that are coming up, but they're going to eat a food. But are you limiting yourself to just Jamaica food? You don't want to go Europe to and travel. Because with them, I kind of sang them, also. The promoters overseas, especially in Europe, the big markets, Asia, are not going to be booking any chopping or any science. Let's go.
Bess FM, Bess FM, Bess FM.
Come with the fire, the city burning. Don't just turn it up fire and keep it burning. It's a burn like a tire, me have a burning sun. And if we try for retire, me leave them yearning. None can out my flame. No, it can't quench, can't cool, can't tame. Since the devil me like it himself, it turn it down. So me just give him the fire and make it burn. You play my favorite on the street, tongue tapping at the heat. Jeans, pants and cracks, no socks left on my feet. Knapsack when me a beat, well pack up on the neat. Stay woke, no sleep, me no liquid boat keep. Money for me mind, but me never have a kind. Now cause me just a hustle for the pretty dollar sign. I never know fun time, life rough sometime. But me know me and me mommy happy see the sunshine. That's why me come with the fire, the city burning. Don't me just a turn it up fire and keep it burning. It's a burn like a tire, me have a burning sun. And if we try for retire, me leave them yearning. None can out my flame. No, it can't quench, can't cool, can't tame. Since the devil don't like it himself, it turn it down. So me just give him the skanking, moving, hallelujah. Skanking, moving, hey, me jaja, yeah. Skanking,
Bess FM, Bess FM, Bess FM, Bess FM.
Yeah, skanking, moving. Under the pressures of a life and it tough. No stay down, mama time pick it up. No matter with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. Now pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah, yeah.
when me chalice. When your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah, like up a split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Me get skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Me get skanking sweet. For every pain there's a melody, yeah. For every trouble there's a harmony that brings everything together. So make we sing together. And who say life no order? And every man got this job.
We'll be right back.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-time taxi service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
From anywhere at all. You can call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station. Moving.
This is my station.
Moving. Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Bess FM. Keep listening.
Warning. When there is a hurricane warning, button down, tie down, everything. Lift appliances and furniture off the ground and secure your valuable items. If you wanna port, secure it on land and turn on your yard. If you a fisherman, make sure you turn off every breaker. And before you sleep, turn off your generator. Flooding, that is a real danger. If you live a gully bank, river bank or low line area. If you see flood waters are rising, get out. Heed the warning. If your land starts slipping and sliding, get out. Heed the warning. Hurricanes gonna happen, so be prepared.
A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
Live the life. Respect the music. And keep your radio locked in.
The best 100 FM.
Half a tree. One already, 200. Ready, mama? Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
Hey, my listening crew. This is your late afternoon companion to Shikalu on your 100 FM dial. Make sure you tune in and turn up every Tuesdays from 5 until 7 p.m. for ODAWTL. That is On the Ear with me, yours truly, a program that will leave you inspired, entertained, and informed. With credit giveaways each week. Street Link, where we go in the streets to find out from the people what is hot and what is not, and so much more. And guess what? You can now voice your birthday shout-outs on our WhatsApp line at 876-438-9442, and we'll play them live on air. So what are you waiting for? Turn up Tuesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on Best 100 FM, the station that is sizzling every day.
Veg Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Veg Printers, your best choice in printing.
The Morning Connection is not your usual talk show. We aim to stimulate discussion and chart new paths to self-empowerment. So please join us, Minette and Percy, on The Morning Connection, Mondays to Thursdays, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Best 100 FM.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how you do I take taxi star?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, and I check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? You waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. Yeah, hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
You big star. Yeah, man. Respect my boss.
I try and call you, cause trust me.
Waiters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
You remember the days when we used to walk past Bongo Joe yard? Yeah. Me can't forget. Every morning as we reach him, he would have just put him hand on him chest and say, "Peace and love." Yeah. Stacy, for real, a Bongo teach you manners, Cause we used to walk past people and don't even say morning. But as I grow, I always remember Bongo Joe. Peace and love. Bless. We passed the test.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
I represent LadyLee and DJ AA. I'ma say the road of me a traveling easy. Best FM, me say them never believe it.
Hey yo, this is Rosa Rose in them soldier clothes. With LadyLee from Bess FM, DJ AA, the Trailblazer. Lady Lee. Yes, Bess FM, the Trailblazer. Yo.
Bess FM, locking it down.
The pressures of a life and it tough. No stay down, mama, time pick it up. No matter with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. Now pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah. Like up a split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and the rock with me. You know
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Bess FM, locking it down.
There's a melody, yeah. For every trouble there's a harmony that brings everything together. So make we sing together. And who say life no order? And every man got this struggle. I beg you to help me, Lord, and let me overcome my struggles. Skanking sweet, yeah. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet. We skank it till our morning come.
Welcome back. We're going down to 5 p.m. right here on Trailblaze. Thank you again to all my callers, my listeners. I'm now on Instagram, going up live right about now. Also streaming at the LadyLee Center Entertainment Music page, and also on Twitch. Right? So the Best 100 FM page, is it up, Andre? Is it? No. Okay, so go on Twitch and just type Best 100 FM. We seem to be having some issues with our YouTube page. But thank you again for joining in with us. And to my listeners out there, I really appreciate you. You know, we were talking about, you see, there's no taxi available. Well, mostly in the Kingston area right now. Halfway tree is like a shell. Only the commuters who have their own vehicle, access to their own private vehicle, are on the road, whether they're going to work or coming from work. And what I'm imploring, you see, parents and guardians, if this should continue tomorrow, I'm just wondering what the Minister of Education is doing, because if this should continue, then it wouldn't be wise to send the children out. So we could actually retract to some online classes until the issues are sorted out. This is a safety measure, as I said, because I don't want to see the children stranded. Can't get a taxi, can't get a bus to go home. And some of these children are traveling very far and very, dreary areas to go home. So it's more of a safety issue for me. And even if they can't stay home, the parents, you speak to your bosses, you carry them to work with you and let them do classes online in one like a corner. We have to think outside the box, because as I see this is going on, and I'm seeing that people probably thought that the taxi man them just gonna do that for one day. We're in day 2. And it's crazy. So let's think about that.
Bess FM, locking it down.
I need more hours in the day. I always seem to run out of time when I think about you. I could be doing other things.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Bess FM, locking it down.
Sounds so cute, sounds so sweet. If you felt the same way about me, but this love is unrequited and I try to fight it. You're not the one, you're in need. I need more hours in the day, yeah. Just to think about you.
The best station, Best 100 FM.
All I do is think about you. Winding up off the hen I was rolling. You stepped in the right time to feel the motion. I turned around because I like to dance alone, and you were fun, so I was glad that I was chosen. Out of all the rough things in the party, but when we spoke, I knew I had just what you wanted. Island babe, our connection felt old. The wicked is where I went to follow. And this would sound so cute, sound so nice. If the night we met would suffice, but you're so cold that I'm reminded that you're not mine. And with that, you're alright. More hours in the day, yeah. Just to think about you. Just to think about you.
Music is life for I and I. So when I'm down, I play a good song. You and your negative vibes around me now work.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Coming on a nice time for so long. Catch a vibe, just watch out for bad, my name lurking. Ready for broke your vibes again.
Saying good afternoon to my peeps over there in Clarinda and Pepine. How you doing? August Town over in Portmore. My listeners are here with me. Good afternoon. Oh my God. I hope you guys aren't affected that much. I hope the taxis are, at least few taxis are running. I don't know. It can be tedious going home, crossing over from Kingston into Portmore. And I've seen it. I've seen the traffic that it can cause, and just the delays. Yeah. So I see here that those of you who are familiar with Ruthven Towers, up there in Trafalgar, that it got flooded out over the weekend with 2 little drops of rain. Just little toops. The parking lot, the underground parking lot was flooded out, vehicles covered in water. And when I look at the videos, I don't know, regular vehicle, millions of dollars worth of vehicle, the upper class vehicle them. Yes. So I see here that Mr. Shaw from the National Works Agency is gonna try and see how well he can help them out up there. The apartments, some of the apartments also got flooded out as well. I mean, I guess maybe on the first floor. But some form of investigation needs to be done, into this, because who were the contractors for this place? Every time it rains, it flood out, and it's what, $40 million for an apartment? No. And are the people who got damage to their vehicles, will they be compensated? What is really happening with our engineering? The system, I don't know how you can have a high-end building like that up there in New Kingston and you don't have proper drainage. It's like gonna just hurry up and build it and just, I don't know. You people, I don't know what you're thinking.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Best FM, locking it down.
Best FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sizzla said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM. Bless.
All who did encourage me, keep me in them thoughts. My regards to you, hope for you the same. Bless you when you're out in the streets I operate. Them to fly the gate and make me drop in LA. Trinidad I call, yeah, that I'm a family. Is a word where me no really use so much again. Some among just wishing you harm anyway. Anything you intuition say you feel listen. Cause you the wrong. No father. Still I love you, see the whole of we they are defend. So you know we clean and we are no pretend. In a time I need a really, who can you depend? Are you alone? Always keep a smile. Blessed is the child. Only things we see. Possibility. So this light of mine.
SFM, walking it down.
I keep me safe in this wretched place. Where they celebrate when you on your face. Just give me faith, beg you keep me patient. So I appreciate whatever on my plate. I never seek no validation. Got my ways no participate. I never stray, keep my vision straight. So that's why you not go see me with none of them. Cause then we take your fee a fool and then left your fee. Things say oh no cool, but in them heart, them against. Careful how you move and who you choose to represent. Cause you don't know. In line. You see the older they are different. Like royalty. Hey. If I ever make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty. So me happy set it in a right. Never ever happy think twice, no way. If I ever make it in a life,
100 FM.
You are gonna be living like royalty. So me happy set it in a right. Never ever happy think twice, no way. Me used to sleep on Stagger Coach. Me used to sleep on Corey Coach. Them and they never left me out. Me used to live at Eddie House. Me never keep me own a key. She keep my used to let me out. Me bring him with me go LA. It's like a him get nominated. Watch the Grammy side of me. Cause how much people can you say would feed you when you're hungry, when you're broke, them bless you with money. But I have been so fortunate, surrounded by so many people, make sure say me compensating. And them the thing me can't forget. Your daughter and my daughter wants me living, she no happy fret. If I ever make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty. So me happy set it in a right. Never ever happy think twice, no way. If I ever make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty. So me happy set it in a right. Like royalty. Hey.
Man, I set it like G a card. Remember when we get me first under a card. Cartel say clocks up and he did record. Shell the world me first, eat record. God me blessed them reaping the reward. Make me first meal, I remember when me used to starve. Pull up Irish town Benz in a garage. Pops color protege, them cannot sabotage. Like a iPhone 11 summer charge. Buff my ganja in front the sarge. Right now them surprise, oh man I live. So me gain the blessing, yo I so me give.
Hey, if I make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty.
It is said that up to November 13th of this year, 2022, some 1,360 murders were recorded in the island. Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson said that. The latest SOEs covered 10 police divisions, which account for 72% of murders and 75% of shootings. So, this is the crime plan. They're telling you in their own words that's the crime plan. So they target the areas that have an uptick of murders and shooting. Over 10 police divisions. I see. He went on to say that the main drives of violent crimes in Jamaica are from gang violence, with 71% of murders, and interpersonal conflicts, with 16% of murders. Oh boy. I don't know what to think of this, but these are the statistics that he's giving. I remember some time ago, about 2 years ago, Mr. Chang had said that he knows that there are some 9,000 gang members, over 9,000 gang members in the country. Most of them from his area, Montego Bay. So if you know where the gangs are, how we can't get rid of crime? How we can't get rid of the uptick in crime? Does that make sense? You come and tell us that you know they're gangs and they're over 9,000 members and mostly Clarendon and St. James. You know, you're the MP for one of the hottest crime spots across the island, and you yourself can't see to, you know, create an initiative to cut it down, because St. James is really crazy. So I'm saying that if you know these things, then how you can't come up with something? The commissioner, the Minister of National Security, Prime Minister. How? Well, let's see with the SOEs. I'm not even seeing how long they will be going for, but it seems like this weekend is conference, no? The JLP conference. Let's see what they say on the main stage, because they said that they will announce the crime plan on the date of their conference. I don't know why, because crime is a national thing. You know, you could have told the people like yesterday with the press conference or this morning, you know, what the initiatives are. But I guess you did. The SOEs are the crime plan. Let's go.
Hey, tell them touch not the Lord anointed. Them on the first to try rush man. Me acceleration. But the most I love me. I look it thing. Our links them mad up in the earth. Shall not sleep with links mad up in the earth. My hair know you are the station.
Best FM, Best FM, Best FM.
No links to we again. We can stop no links to we again. Some I know them a this. You shan't tell them I know them a this. The last square we pass the place. Him with a friends this him a sleep. So we a tell them I know them a this. That you want them I know them a this. Them say so them can't circle me. Shop black everywhere where them run for me. So we a tell them I know them a this. We a tell them I know them a this. When the sun down in and the lights them dim out. Them a plan in my head, gunshot to ring out. Tell them I know them a dance. We a tell them I know them a dance. So them got to see the swagger where we up and she look we off. We're hiding a bush just to blood we off. But I know them a dance. We a tell them I know them a dance. Them flesh so them can't dance. We a get wet. See we will be like I hit them one set wet. But we tell them I know them a dance. But when shots slow, we a dance to never miss. But anyway,
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
You shan't tell them I know them a dance. We a tell them now no links to we a gun. We a gun stop no links to we a gun. Some I know them a dance. You shan't tell them I know them a dance.
Sundown 876, I heard your request. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, so I say you want to request me, I'm thinking about, try me in power, go on. But I guess the song that you request has a lot to deal with what we're going on right now. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Sundown 876. Thank you for joining us.
Them bad mind, yeah. Inna them a time, a mankind not better than them, better than them. Inna them a time, a mankind not better than them, better than them. Shani say inna them a time, a mankind not better than them, better than them. Inna them a time, a mankind not better than them.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Look at the thing we nurture. Them bad mind. Yeah, but I try watch over me. Discover I when I was nobody. When we couldn't turn to nobody fear. Jump boss me globally. They give them a soul for keeping on the middle of the night when every soul asleep. Them want report my life like a folder leaf. Them want my toe for free. In a them time, a mankind not better than them, better than them. In a them time, a mankind not better than them, better than them. Watch me and we not watch them. Them a chat me and we not chat them. When we chat them, dead you will laugh at them. Yo killer, sit the ground at them.
Acting we a cause problem, cause some boy.
We have our next caller. Good afternoon. Welcome to Trailblaze. How you doing?
Good afternoon, LadyLee.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, man, Barry,
Yeah, I know your voice, Barry. What?
Yeah, man, they are going to listen. Good selection of music,
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Man, good positive selection. And them type of music I want to uplift.
With spirit, not true?
Yeah.
What my music I want to uplift with spirit?
Yes, uplift with spirit, yeah, man. I want to say big up to our callers and listeners worldwide,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I want to say one love, one aim, one destiny. Also one for all in that manner there can be no failure.
Yes, Mr. Barry.
Yeah, man, and we hope that all nations can see themselves equal one day to come, see me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Here I talk about Chang and the violence and things. But remember saying, Mr. Chang tell we say, every month 200 guns come in our country, that I will know of, in tell we so.
Yes.
Right. And the whole let's go back and say again, the man them who import the guns, we know who is and tap if our country, who that means we must know them. Right. And then Colonel Charles Jr. go back and say, the people them who are thief animals, them are selling meat. They know who they are selling meat to. They know who they are selling meat to.
Yes.
And then stop it. That means they know who. I said the corruption when it comes to violence, every type of criminality.
Yes, because from me, I'm born and I grew up, I always hear people say police know the bad man them, politician know the bad man them. So if you know them, if you know them, go to them and say, yo, here what, cut off of that, no man. What go on, you mash with them.
Yeah, but you want to know we bad man them not take too much talk on them again.
No, so new age bad man them, your brother.
Yeah, the money around there one thing, especially since it's scamming and the drugs thing and gun thing.
Yes.
You see me, them make millions. Here how much, I think how much millions, I think Harris Chang one of them say, the drugs and the world I make much millions.
Yes.
Yes. So it's a thing where not even them can control it. And then hold them is a part of it. You understand?
Wow. So it all boils down to corruption, Barry.
Yes, I could remember in the 70s when Ganja did around St. Elizabeth. Right? I mean, I tell you, another time, up to 5 planes are dropped down here so at the time.
Yes, I come cut down weed.
Yeah. And he reached a stage where when Tiaga wins, Tiaga say any man find it 1 pound of ganja, he will be a millionaire. Are you see we as ganja farmer down in here, so?
Yes.
All me have to run and jump down in a gully several times, chip up all my foot bottom and stone to run for helicopter,
Wow.
Yeah, and then tell me one, little after that now. Every minute, you're supposed to remember, every week, they find how much you get from here to Ganja in Jamaica.
Yes.
Yes, tell the rich and say they have to sell out here Jamaica every week. So when you check it out now, then take it. The business van we and them are running and put it in here Jamaica instead of plane come down here for here we the small man make a money of it. So they know about every type of crime.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they know about every type of crime. So it's a part of them.
Wow. Yes, sir.
So we just have to hope and pray. As we say, we who want to say the audience who are going to need to come together and start speak out.
Yeah, man, I stand up for a country, you know?
Yes, with the media house and everywhere. Sooner or later we will start with one little demonstration peacefully too.
Yes, I believe in peaceful demonstration.
Yes, you know, because you go peacefully with the placard, you understand? Somehow, somebody will have to pay attention somewhere along the line.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, so you just have to firm up with yourself and, you know.
All right, Mr. Barry, thank you.
Yeah, man, we link up, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man, bless him, yeah, man.
Bess FM, locking it down.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
They can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown.
Bess FM crew, they don't know play good music since that second. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Bess FM. It's the bless.
Oh, John bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a draw first. But I'm so solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Even when they set their traps, they just can't stop me now.
Half hour to go right here on Trailblaze. I appreciate my callers and my listeners so much. Thank you all for the encouragements every day. And we all want a better Jamaica. I'm glad my callers and my listeners and my viewers are not of the belief of color. We're not color blinded. Any at all. We're only blinded when it comes on to the fact that Jamaica is Jamaica. And we're not gonna sit idly by and watch criminals take over our country. The tagline used to be Jamaica, a place to work, to invest, to grow children, and to do business. Right now, I don't know what happened to that tagline. We need a grasp on this crime situation. We probably cannot curtail all the crime. But, you know, I believe that some people actually know where the crime is stemming from. Is either we go and say, okay, poverty. Let's have a SOE on poverty. Better health care. Better infrastructure. Better roads. Better paying jobs. Those are emergencies at the moment. Because I can tell you, our people are suffering. One more time with Sizzler.
Just believe.
Bess FM, locking it down.
Bess FM crew, they don't know play good music since that second. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Bess FM. It's the bless.
They can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Oh, John bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a draw first. But I'm so solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Even when they set their traps, they just can't stop me now.
Strictly the best.
Best FM, People will say this and that, they just can't stop me now. Even when they set up roadblocks, they just can't stop me now. When they come with their evil thoughts, I just listen whenever they talk. I used to like it to my dog. He cut and clear all my faults. They fight me without a cause, trying to make my life so hard. The king of kings and the lord of lords, give it all reward. I'm so solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Even when they set their traps, they just can't stop me now.
People will say this and that, and they just can't stop me now. Even when they set up roadblocks, they just can't stop me now. Black woman and child, you, yeah. For you, I really have so much love. Dollar bills and coins will fade away. Could never make I
Best FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sister said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM. It's the bless.
Dollar bills and coins will fade away. They could never make I proud. Allowed, Motherland Africa still remains so fine. Empresses and emperors living from Indoors.
My listeners are saying they're loving the music today. I'm loving all of you and your participation. Now, it seems like opposition spokesman on education, Senator Damian Crawford, is offering his services when it comes on to the Ministry of Education to Honorable Brogard. He's also urging the government to urgently implement a raft of new initiatives suggested by the People's National Party to tackle violence and indiscipline in public schools. You know, quite a few people, I won't say a lot, don't really gravitate to Mr. Crawford for their own personal reasons. Number one, maybe, you know, our so-and-so upper class seem to have a problem with black or dark-skinned Rasta men. If you have a little light-skinned Rasta, they don't really have a problem. You can go in at any part and have a job. And number two, I think they have a problem with his outspokenness, and he's always talking about something and giving cushion to something or giving advice or solution. He's a solution man. I remember when he came out with his goats, and he was a laughing stock. And now look, the man is one of the biggest goat seller and goat herder, biggest businessman in Jamaica right now. I would buy 3 goats. If anybody have any goats out there, let me know. Cause goat meat can't buy right now. I should have one big rammy for Christmas. For sale. I remember what they did him when he said, okay, let's teach our children to go into agriculture and, you know, see if they can help themselves. You understand? And he was blasted. He's always giving solutions when it comes on to education. He's a man of passion. He's also a teacher. He likes mathematics, so he's good with numbers. We have a caller. Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, beautiful lady. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Wonderful. I've been listening to the programs on a whole, and they talk about love and all of that.
Yeah.
But the love that we talk about in Jamaica, and most of the musical people sings about,
yes,
is a love for an individual who touches the eye and the nose and all. But that general love that God wants all of us to is not promoted by everybody who sings these love songs. So I'm saying and I'm begging that our singers start sing the general love for me, no?
Yes.
So I know that if I love you from your head to your toe and from your toe to your head anytime I see you. And that don't mean to go to bed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Because our children don't understand it. I saw a boy in the bus some time ago, and another one came in. I was sitting beside him, and he was pulling himself away. You think I love man? So I say, you ought to love man.
Brotherly love.
They all look at me very weird, you know? So I say, you ought to love everybody, man, woman, and everybody is supposed to love.
Absolutely.
That's how God said we must love one another. And they were shocked. Even the other people in the bus, the big people, never understand what I talk to them. So you who have the program,
yes, ma'am,
help us reach the generations that is to come, and help us spread this love. We have to saturate Jamaica with this love for our people. And I'm talking about the black people. That whenever I say black people, I'm a racist, but me no business.
understand you and appreciate your concerns. And this is why when it comes on to, my program, I stay in a particular genre. I try to mix it up now and then, but too much of that particular those songs that are there now latching on to, I don't want that to be seeping through my airways, because I'm not going to be promoting any kind of rift. Because right about now, our children are in desperate need of love and care and attention and affection.
That's what I'm talking about. And that means me on the street to them and say, hi, have a nice day.
Yes.
Beautiful. Just be nice. And you talk to them as kings and queens of what they are, because when God put man in the garden, it's a rule. And what king do? Let them rule the earth that we are on, according to one speaker, right? We need to understand that we spread love to human beings everywhere.
Yes.
And to our children. And the generation coming that don't know how to love but know how to war.
Yes.
You understand? So we can help the teachers in the school,
yes,
the nurses and the doctors, and everybody understanding that we must have the love that they call the agape love for everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm finished with you this time, and I hope something will be different. You understand? And let's spread love every day, everywhere we go, as we shine light, because Jesus said we are the light of the world. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye, darling.
Big 12 dusty bada. Reach a fan, up things you better than stay a Jamaican.
Bess FM, locking it down.
Gaza, one more shot.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Can't count the amount of my friend them with the dog. Get a youth want live a better life, but we free to dream. More while me sit down and wonder if God love me. More while me sit down and wonder if God real. Yeah. More me can't find food to feed the youth them. This them want me dead, can't blame no complain. Born and dead in my place, coming now go run way. Now gonna do it.
Going down to 5 p.m. Listen, my caller said she want to hear some more love songs, and she means in a platonic way, a brotherly and sisterly way. Not the love that we have for, the big boobs, the big buttocks, the curves in our waist, and the pretty face. My engineer is looking at me and is like, okay, are you gonna say that? I'm blessed in certain areas. I am a woman, I'm happy with what I've gotten. But we glorify the wrong things sometimes, man. Sure. Yes, we can tell a woman so we look good, but we tell we pity them too. That's why I implore everybody every day, just love your kids and tell them, especially your boys, hug them. I'm always talking about this. You hug them and you say, I love you. You're going to be something great one day. You instill those values and morals and attitudes in them from they're small, so they grow with that confidence and that self-esteem. Enough of the dark ages. And I wish to God this dance culture would just disappear. I'm giving them until January. Mighty God, I'm tired of it.
Big 12 dusty bada. Reach a fan, up things you better than stay a Jamaican. Dead for hungry, I dead for
Bess FM, locking it down.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Can't count the amount of my friend them with the dog. Get a youth want live a better life, but we free to dream. More while me sit down and wonder if God love me. More while me sit down and wonder if God real. Yeah. More me can't find food to feed the youth them. This them want me dead, can't blame no complain. Born and dead in my place, coming now go run way. Now go do it. Yeah. Well for life, if you real,
cause it hard. Who no hear, want to feel blood that hear me please, pass the bar, help me Jesus. It's a mess. Big 12 past the border, reach a foreign up. Big 12 past the border.
Bess FM, locking it down.
It's a mess. I get the hungry, I get the hungry. Gaza, one more shot.
Is that you?
Get a youth want live a better life, but we afraid to dream. More while me sit down and wonder if God love me. More while me sit down and wonder if God real. Money can't find food to feed the youth. This them want me dead. Born and dead in my place. Coming now go run way. Now go nowhere. Yeah. Helpful Lord, if you will, cause it hard. Who no hear, want to feel blood that leak. Hear me please, pass the bar, help me Jesus. Big up you see anyone and get gold medal. No youth get canned, them couldn't run from police. Me believe when my grandmother said God coming. Cause the world too cool, brother, I can't believe, yeah. Money can't find food for
me, I always independent. No boy can't program me. Then remote.
The one you fit the independent girl them. Do your bills and no need boy to sign them. And you over your ear and you back them. You know about that close, you pop your tag them. Because when you pay money, you have the money up. Them pull up over there, you can run it up. Your body at the road, the boy no know how it up. Tell your body house where you living and that your money up. I miss a put up the money, girl have the money up. Them pull up over the road, you can run it up. You stand at the chopper, come with the bill on your foot. Girl, they work and buy your things and when you show your foot.
On the best station. Bess 100 FM.
Jamaican, dead for hungry, I dead for coffee. Gaza, one more shot.
Is that you?
Can't count the amount of my friend them with the dog. Get a youth want live a better life, but we afraid to dream. More while me sit down and wonder if God love me. More while me sit down and wonder if God real. Yeah. Money can't find food to feed the youth them. This them want me dead. Can't blame no come for yeah. Born and dead in my place. Coming now go run way. Now go nowhere. Yeah. Helpful Lord, if you will, cause it hard.
Bess FM, locking it down.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM. 100 FM.
When I look at where I'm coming from, I know I'm blessed, and I close my eyes and smile. Sometimes I feel like the richest man in Babylon, and I've done my best, so everything's alright inside. Oh, every morning, I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to this, I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Bess FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sizzla said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. Listen to Bess. It's blessed.
Oh, every morning I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. I'm blessed, oh man. Sometimes I'm
Bess
lost and
FM,
far
locking
from
it down.
home, but I'll find my way. I follow my heart, I know I'll be found someday. While I'm lost, I learn and live. What do you say? Let's have a good time until that day. Oh, every morning I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to this. I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can. As far as I can.
This is Chronics for you. As I said, I hope that we can come to some form of agreement with our taxi operators and our bus operators today. We cannot go on like this. This only slows down production and productivity. So it don't make no sense we all just be bullet heads and not come to at the table and create some form of committal and agreement. If the taxi men say they can have a payment plan, if the government say you can have a payment plan, well, we move quickly to the payment plan. And it doesn't necessarily go for taxi men. I know regular civilians out there have tickets that they want to, pay as well. The taxi men in general are speaking for the citizens on a whole. And they're also being saying that they're being targeted by the police. So we have to find some form of solution. And I know for a fact, see, I have my friend here calling earlier saying that, a policeman just stop him and, okay, one offense committed and him just must spite him and write him 9 tickets. How dare you? Out of spite? And the ticket prices varies. It has risen. When you think people will find money, you just look on a man and say you're going to write him, one offense. Say it's a speeding ticket. And you're going to write him 5 tickets plus that. For what warrants that? Yes, we have a little test for taxi drivers. But not all of them bad, The ones up in Ligani need policing. The ones that go up to Papine, they're really cruel. Most of them. They need policing. But you don't just give a man 6-7 tickets that he didn't deserve. And then you think him going to pay, we going to find that the money they have time for carrying the boss money. We have to think. And you policemen out there who are holding hard on these citizens, you have it rough too. You're not going like on the perfect. You're not getting paid what you're supposed to. So you can understand that everybody is under duress and stress. It's like when we abuse our position sometimes. I mean, it's an ego thing. Enough of the ego. And have more love and compassion. You can also, if a man commits like a seatbelt and you say, all right, I'm going to give you a warning this time. But if you continue, we see man and him have on a seatbelt, well, ticket. We have to have some form of compassion. It's really hard. It's really hard out there and stressful on everybody. More love is needed.
Oh yeah.
Bess FM, locking it down.
Oh yeah.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Roll out the cool as a breeze. Wallet look like a science book, here at school me go teach. Rev the truck up to the mountain top, and as soon as me reach, go get the skunk, kick the shoes off my feet, then me bless the cup, 32 songs me read. Give thanks for the love me receive, me work every day, in the street, and every day, end with nights like these. When a holiday, touch on the beach, a white t-shirt, and a cut off feet, and we don't need no sneakers. Sun grains and massage my feet, blessing a flow like river. Girl drop asleep, she steam the indica, wake her and say, sun burning up till it red. Welcome to Kingston every day. It's a summer every night, feel like a Friday. Rep the bike till I'm swear. It's on my eye grade, I make the irate. Still we not got red guys and nobody thinks every night a Friday. Oh yeah.
Bess FM,
General, when you touch your road, me, I'm an empress of my brother, then a rolling stranger. Earth pretty like an emerald and one pound. Several in the chalice, pop it up, no Babylon to the vapor. Tell her them ready for the energy we bringing in. Tell her them my lives and we are the maker. Spinning like a
This is where I leave you today on Trailblaze. Thank you for joining us. We leave you at 5 p.m. today. Yes. Thank you to all my callers and my listeners and my streamers. It was a pleasure today. And my new callers and new listeners, gratitude is a must. Remember, love who love you and rate who rate you. You understand me? Love and light to everybody out there who's going through any and everything. Just one hold it and hold the faith. We hope for a better tomorrow and we hope for great change. This is LadyLee on behalf of Bess 100 FM with DJ AA and Andre in studios. Thank you for joining us. One love.
Bess FM, locking it down.
She wanna catch a vibe, she wanna spend some time into the light.